What's good, everybody? Spektrades back here. In this video, we're going over how I stopped losing trading when I understood this concept. And first, before we hop on the live charts and look for some charts view, first we have to go over liquidity, structure, and then how we're going to pair structure and liquidity to find trades. To understand liquidity, liquidity is what drives the market. Without liquidity, there's no movement in the market. It's liquidity that pulls price toward a certain zone. Price creates liquidity to deceive traders into believing the wrong thing and plays their stop losses at areas that are not coming to later get taken out. So a key retail pattern for liquidity is equal highs or equal lows. As you guys can see, this right here is a key retail pattern. A lot of retail traders do not see this as liquidity. They see this as a type of double top right here, right? It's a key resistance zone. So when price pulls back into it, a lot of traders are looking to take sales in this zone right here. But us playing smart money, we see this right here as a equal high, a double top. This is a sign of liquidity. Price then runs these equal highs because traders are hiding their stop losses above this pool of liquidity. Price run these equal highs and then purge lower. So one of our types of liquidity is the equal highs and lows right here. It's gonna show in the buy format and a sell format. In this video, I will keep it simple and show you guys two types of liquidity points so you guys can go on the charts and start backtesting this and seeing this for yourself. And then the second liquidity point that is super popular is the consolidation liquidity. Consolidation liquidity is perfect for understanding the power of three. The power of three is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So once we start seeing price accumulate, we know that the high or the low is bound to get taken out. We just have to wait for price to manipulate the high because liquidity is hiding above and below. So we just have to wait for one of them to get purged. So as you can see, price came and cleared the old high, right? This is our accumulation right here, accumulation. And then price manipulated the old high, pretending like it's gonna go up, right? Giving buyers hope. And then price distributed right to the downside. This was our, and after a slight pullback, we can just place our trade, boom, to head for lower prices. But everybody that didn't understand this consolidation liquidity, they were trapped, right? A lot of traders were trapped inside of this right here. If you don't zoom out and see if you are inside of a range or a trending, right? So right here is a trending market structure, right? Just like we're gonna go over the market structure. This is what you call a ranging market structure right here. In a trending market structure is when price is creating higher highs and higher lows, consistent higher highs and higher lows. But if price is in a range, is in a box, this is what you call a consolidation, right? A ranging market structure. This is a horrible market structure to play in. We have to wait for price to clear the high or the low before we start marking up. So this is our two types of liquidity. We're gonna keep it super simple, right? Equal highs and lows, they are the most popular forms of liquidity. Equal highs and lows and consolidation liquidity. These appear every single day on the markets and on all time frames. And the next core concepts to understand this is structure. If you don't understand structure, you are already missing out. Understanding structure allows you to be more patient, right? To see where are you currently at. Just like I told you guys, this is what we call a ranging market structure. We never want to trade when we are in a range. When price is just consolidating, we never want to take no trades because liquidity is getting built. So if we were taking trades right here, guess what? Price is going to come and purge the old high and take us out. Liquidity is getting built. Perfect. We always want to play in trending market structures. As you guys can see, this is a uptrend structure and this is a downtrend structure. If you guys don't know anything about market structure, make sure you guys take the free course down below where I'll go over all these concepts even more. And then right here, uptrend market structure is when price is creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. This is when price now is trending. With every pullback, price will respect all the bullish PD arrays. And then for a downtrend market structure, price is creating lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. And with every pullback, as you guys can see, after every break of structure, price is going to pull back and respect our bearish PD arrays in a downtrend to continue to price to clear our old lows or old highs, right? For a uptrend. Then right here is one of our schematics of how it will look like. Price will move in a uptrend, creating higher highs and higher lows, giving us consistent break of structures to the upside. Then as you guys can see, price take liquidity right here of this old high and purge the old low right here. As you guys can see, price was respecting all these old lows, right? Respecting, but this old high right here took liquidity from this old high and then give us a purge of this old low. This is what you call a market structure shift or a change of character, where price was now in a uptrend but now want to go in a downtrend. Perfect right here. After a pullback, price will just pull back, tap inside of our point of interest to continue the lower movement. So this right here was for our structure. We have our uptrend structure and our downtrend structure. And this right here is our change of character or a market structure shift. Price is going from an uptrend to a downtrend. And also we have our ranging, right? Our ranging market. This is the structure that we never want to play in right here. We never want to play in this right here. We have to wait for price to clear the old high or the low. Never make it complicated for yourself. Just understand these two types of structures and just make it easy for yourself. Structure and liquidity is all you need. And then right here is structure and liquidity on how we use them. So the first thing we have to do is understand our higher time frame market structure. An example is that what is the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes is showing us. Are we in a bullish market structure? Is price is creating higher highs and higher lows when we are looking on these time frames? Or are we in a bearish market structure? Is price creating our lower highs and lower lows? That's the first thing, right? That's the first thing you have to understand, is what type of structure the higher time frame in. For swing traders, you can stay on the weekly to the 1 hour. For day traders, you can stay on the 1 hour to the 5 minutes. And for scalpers, you can stay on the 15 minutes to the 1 minute. Then right here, the next step is to analyze the key higher time frame liquidity points, such as equal highs and equal lows, and etc. Just like we see right here, when we find our higher time frame market structure, that we are in a uptrend or a downtrend, we have to start observing now and see where is our key liquidity points at. Do we see any equal highs, or do we see any consolidation point liquidity right here? Perfect, right here. Equal highs or lows or consolidation liquidity. And then the next step is to observe point of interest above or below those liquidity points. So as we can see right here in this type of beautiful schematic, price was going up in a uptrend structure, like we see right here. Price was creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. That's beautiful. And then you see right here, and then as you can see, price left this 1 hour demand zone and then builded equal lows right above it, right? Just like we see right here, we are observing point of interest above or below the liquidity points. As you guys can see, this 1 hour demand is right below these two equal lows. So a lot of traders, right, they see this right here as a key support. Think that price is going to come back and support to go higher, but price is going to purge through them, clear those equal lows, tap inside of our 1 hour demand to continue the uptrend movement until we see that price clear liquidity from this old high right here. Perfect. And then give us a change of character. So now price was in a uptrend to now price wanting to go down now in a downtrend structure. And then as you guys can see, after this change of character, price was consolidating, building our consolidation liquidity. And then the last step is for us to be patient and wait for price to clear the liquidity point and tap in our point of interest before we execute. So the first thing we have to do is wait for price now to clear that liquidity point, clear it, clear the old high or the low of it, and then tap inside of our point of interest before we attack old lows. But this right here is a super simple concept that once you understand it and once you just start applying it and stop making it complicated for yourself, you're gonna start seeing this happen over and over on the charts. This requires no daily bias. All it requires you to do is to understand the higher time frames and to understand the key liquidity points. I also have a liquidity video that I uploaded also if you guys want more liquidity points also. Make sure you guys watch that liquidity video or the free course down below. As you guys can see here, this is everything right here. Structure and liquidity is all that you need. So now let's hop on the charts and see exactly how we can execute this. If you are interested in more in-depth and personal help, make sure you check out the first link in the description for the Patreon, where we have our Spektrades Mastery Hub, where you can access private mentorship lessons from beginner to advanced mastery, and also live training with me every single morning, and also daily pre and post market analysis and exclusive community access. So if you are interested, make sure you check out the first link in the description for the Spektrades Mastery Hub. Now we're on gold on the 1 hour. As you guys can see, we're in this downtrend. Price was just creating lower highs and lower lows. So price was showing us downtrend market structure. And then price took liquidity from this old low, then gave us a intraday range breakup structure. This is a change of character. Price was once in a downtrend, but now looking to go to higher prices. And then as you guys can see, before price goes to higher prices, price is building up liquidity. This right here is one of our points of liquidity, our consolidation point of liquidity. Price is building up liquidity, building up orders. So a lot of traders right here are getting trapped, right? They're getting trapped. What does price come and do? Purge through it. And what do we see? We see our fair value gap. Just like I stated, the fair value gap is the magnet of the market, right? Price will always see this fair value gap. So when we see that price is creating this consolidation zone right near our fair value gap, this right here is a beautiful beautiful point right here. So all we understanding is structure. We understand our higher time frame structure. Price was in a downtrend, And then we see that price took liquidity from an old low and give us a change of character, right? Now wanting to go higher, and then price started building up liquidity. This was one of our main points of liquidity, our consolidation liquidity, to then purge through the old lows to now come attack old highs right here, clean. And now just look at some more examples. It's the same type thing. As you guys can see, price was in this downtrend on the lower time frames. Price was creating lower highs and lower lows. Then price took liquidity from all these old lows right here and then give us a change of character. So now price was once in a downtrend, but now looking to go higher. And then what we see that price builded equal lows, right? Equal lows. Our main point of liquidity is right here. This is our key points of liquidity, equal lows or equal highs. And this right here happens on all time frames. It doesn't matter if you are on the weekly, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minutes, even the 1 minute, right? It happens on all time frames. All you have to understand is structure and liquidity. As you guys can see, price built these equal lows right here. This is what we call our inducement. Also, our inducement is always a equal low or a equal high or a short-term low or a short-term high. I go over all the liquidity concepts in the free course down below or in that liquidity video which I released a couple weeks ago. And then as you guys can see, after price clears our equal lows, price seek back down inside of our fair value gap to then come and clear old highs right here. Price is seeking liquidity. Boom. So first we have to understand our structure. What type of structure are we in? So price was once in a downtrend structure, and then price took liquidity from this old low and gave us a breakup structure of the internal range high. So now we went from being bearish to now being bullish. And then we identify our main points of liquidity, our equal lows or our consolidation point of liquidity. This is also a consolidation liquidity also, since price is moving inside of this range. But as you guys can see, this equal lows is super clean right here. So what does price do? Price comes and sweep the equal lows, take liquidity from all the traders that are trading inside of this range right here that doesn't understand we have to trade inside of the trending market, right, where price is creating higher highs and higher lows. You guys can see price is gonna start respecting all the bullish PD arrays. Boom. This is a trending market right here, but right here is a ranging market when price is just consolidating. Price is just building up liquidity to come and take them out to then go to higher prices. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys go on your charts and backtest this. This is gonna be it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Spektrades out.